Там нужно и чисто вот по контексту, то есть, исходя из контекста, то есть понимать, что за слово, и вставлять его.
Okay. Так. Sowing the seeds for survival. When people mention endangered species, the first things that come to mind
Come in mind.
Are probably whales, pandas, or tigers. Not many people would think of planes, but in fact, there are far more recent species of plants than of the recent mammals, fish, birds, and insects combined. One of the main threats to the survival of many plants is industrialization. This causes pollution and acid rain, which destroy forests and harm many species of plant. Another threat is man. Many products that man uses makes from plants.
Но только не makes, тут можно просто поставить to be, то есть are.
Are from plants.
No.
For instance, many plants are collected from the Amazon and are used to make medicines. Other plants such as mahogany trees.
Только the mahogany trees. Yeah.
Mahogany trees.
Не, наоборот, mahogany.
Mahogany.
Да.
Странное название. Mahogany trees are valued for their timber and are very popular building materials. There are even plants that А це не знаю.
Но тут у нас будет просто present perfect. То есть...
Просто present perfect?
Да, помнишь, что у нас там в present perfect вспомогательный глагол?
Have.
Have, то есть have become.
Have become desirable collector's items.
No.
Likely.
Luckily, no.
Luckily, more and more people are becoming aware of problem and change is on the way. There are now a number of organizations that are working to protect endangered plants as well as animal species and preserve all living things for the future.
No, right. Верно. Okay, good. А теперь давай тогда сделаем вот это вот 17. Number 17 у нас тут вот idioms and fixed phrases. То есть такие вот идиомы. Так вот, давай, то есть вот прочитаем тогда и решим, то есть что они обозначают. То есть тут у нас что есть там criticize, busy and active, be kind, not show gratitude for, admire и так далее. То есть вот что они здесь означают.
Ага, окей. Так. I really take my hat off to those eco warriors. Warriors. At least they are standing up for what they believe in. Ну, да. Admire.
Да, admire. Yeah. Да.
Так. He's exhausted. He's been on the go all day.
Мгм.
Busy and active.
Да. Мгм. Yeah.
If you just hold still for a minute, I can explain everything to you. Not move.
Да.
She may seem strict, but underneath underneath she has a heart of gold.
Мгм.
Shadow. Be kind.
Мгм. Да.
I don't know why she was having a gut at Steve. It wasn't his fault.
Мгм. Да.
Criticize.
Да. Мгм. Да.
The environmentalist mustn't lose heart.
Lose heart. Да.
Lose heart, even when it seems like some people are ignoring them.
Мгм. Да.
Become disappointed.
Yeah.
So, I'm happy to help her out, but I don't want to be taken for granted.
Мгм.
Not show gratitude for.
Yeah.
Так, Martin kept his head and didn't panic despite the chaos around him.
Chaos.
Chaos.
Только K. Да.
Ну, remain calm.
Да. Good. Okay, good. Так. Дальше тут у нас вот еще 18. Тут еще у нас еще такие вот идиомы есть. Тут, то есть у нас тут вот нужно вот в пропущенные места вставить там birds, butterflies, bull, lion или crocodile.
Хорошо, так. Ben was so nervous he had butterflies in his stomach.
Да, только nervous, не nervous, а nervous.
Nervous.
Угу. Ну да. Ну да. Ну, кстати, вот я знаю, в русском языке тоже есть такое выражение бабочки в животе, но только в русском языке он совершенно другой. Значит, он означает типа там, по-моему, радость, что-то, то есть там сумасшедшая радость, а тут наоборот бабочки в животе в английском, это значит вот, то есть вот когда человек очень нервничает. Так что да. Идиома одна и та же, а значения совершенно разные.
Да. Before he gave his speech, так. If I go into town to visit Mark, I might as well kill two with one stone. Так. Two birds with one stone and do some shopping on the way home. Так. I don't want to tell Liz the truth, but I suppose it's time to take the bull by the horns and get it over with. I'm sure Jin wasn't really upset. Those were just crocodile tears.
No.
Peter has done most of the work, so he should get the lion's share of the money.
No. Good. No.
Окей, а что значит lion's share of the money?
Если мне не изменяет память, то вот этот вот lion's share, так, секунду, lion's share это львиная доля.
Ага.
No, something like this. Так, okay, good. Good. Так, а вот тут нам снова немножко listening. Немножко listening. В общем, я только скажу какой-то аудиофайл. Так, может, вот, это тут у нас CD2. Вроде бы это вот это. Сейчас опять немножко не работает.
Exercise 1, page 60.
Sandra, did you hear the smog alert on the news this morning?
No, what did it say?
That people with breathing difficulties should stay indoors all day today.
Oh dear. You know, the air used to be so clean here on the island. That's why I moved here.
Yes, me too. Ever since they built that factory over on the east coast, the air we breathe has been getting dirtier and dirtier. Yesterday it was pumping out enormous clouds of thick grey smoke, so I'm not surprised there's a smog warning today.
It's more than just the factories, though. I think we're all partly to blame. We all drive when we could walk or even catch the bus. And the tourists coming to the island don't help either.
What do you mean, Janet?
Well, you know, they all bring their cars across or hire them here, and that doesn't help the situation at all.
It's not just the air pollution, though. It seems that the whole island is becoming one big environmental disaster.
You're right there, Sandra. Whenever I go to the beach or take a walk in the countryside, I see rubbish wherever I go. I really don't know why people have to dump their rubbish in such beautiful areas. It makes me really mad.
I know what you mean, Bill. I saw someone throwing some litter out of the window of their car as they were driving past. I shouted after them, but they didn't take any notice of me.
I pick up rubbish when I see it, and I try to recycle when I can. But it's just not enough to make a difference.
And on top of everything, there are more trees being cut down every day. Do you know that they're clearing the land over near the lake to build another tourist resort?
It won't be long before we don't have any forests left on the island at all. And that means all the birds and animals that live in the forest will disappear as well. Everything that's beautiful will disappear, and then no one will want to come here anymore.
Oh, come on, you lot. Moaning isn't going to change anything. We have to do something to get our beautiful island back.
Окей, в общем. Что тогда у нас тут получилось по итогу?
Так. Didn't hear warning. Sandra.
Сандра, вообще-то.
Sandra.
Мгм.
Так. Things the fact I got this air pollution. Кто там? Ну, наверное, Bill.
Билл. Ага, Билл.
Так, expected a warning. Bill.
Ну, только warming, да.
Там warning написано.
Expected. Ну да, верно. Да. Немножко неправильно прочитал, да.
Believe that everyone is responsible. Janet.
Да.
Like, so somebody littering. Janet.
Да.
Oh, mentions a new building project. Sandra.
Да.
Так, is worried about wildlife. Janet is suggested doing something, Bill.
Да, good. Okay, I like this. Так, хорошо. Okay. В общем, так, Ну, второе, я думаю, можем, наверное, пропустить. И лучше перейти сразу к третьему. Вот третий, я думаю, будет намного полезнее. Вообще, тут такое radio interview, in which John Mackenzie talks about endangered species. Вот тут, я думаю, будет уже полезно для нас, так что я тогда включаю.
Ага.
Exercise 1.
Так,
Page 6.
я
Exercise.
ладно. Это сейчас придется немножко поменять тут. Так, вот. Так. Вот. Все. Let's go.
Exercise 3. Page 60.
Our guest speaker this morning is the famous animal rights activist, John Mackenzie. He is here today to discuss the growing problem of our endangered animals. Welcome to the show, John, and thanks for joining us today.
Hello, Fran. Thanks for inviting me onto the programme.
I understand, John, that you are working with several different environmental agencies to try to increase people's awareness of how serious the problem of our endangered species really is.
You're absolutely right, Fran. Most people are aware that certain animals are in danger of becoming extinct, but unfortunately, the media tends to focus only on the exotic animals like elephants, pandas and tigers. There are countless other animals, birds and fish, that are also becoming extinct. In fact, there are very few animals on our planet which are not in danger.
Really? Are things that bad?
Oh, yes. We can see the signs everywhere. For example, we all know how polluted our planet has become. Well, if pollution's affecting our air and water, then naturally all the creatures who breathe the air and live in the water are also suffering. Cutting down trees to grow crops or build houses is another major factor. We are destroying the animals' natural habitat, so there's nowhere for them to live or find food.
OK, John. So what the listeners and I need to know is what we can do about it.
One important thing we can all do is to be more careful about the souvenirs we buy when we're abroad. Many countries are still selling leopard skin coats and crocodile bags, belts and shoes. They're also using animal shells, such as the sea turtles, to make sunglasses and jewellery. Although most of these products are officially banned, they're still being made and sold. But if we stop buying these products, they will have to stop killing animals to produce them.
What about at home? Is there anything we can do in our own neighbourhoods?
There most definitely is, Fran. First of all, we can try to clean up our environment. The less pollution we produce, the more chance animals have of surviving. We can also keep an eye on what is happening around us. It's illegal to hunt or kill many animals in the UK, so if you notice anyone breaking these laws, you must report them to the authorities. Also, if there's a zoo in your area, you can make sure that the animals are being well looked after. If you notice that the animals are not healthy and happy, or are being mistreated, make sure you tell someone in charge. And don't forget, if you notice a problem has not been fixed, you can always go to your local newspaper, radio or TV station. There's nothing like negative publicity to get something done quickly.
Well, John, I think we have all learned a lot today. Good luck in your continuing struggle to save our endangered species. Thank you for coming in, and I hope you will come back.
В общем, вот как-то так. Good. В общем, что у нас тут тогда получилось?
John Mackenzie is an как он там называется, animal rights activist.
Ну да, или, ну да, animal rights activist, или environmental activist, типа такого, да.
Да. Так. John is working to raise the awareness about the problem endangered species face.
No.
Apart from exotic animals, many other like... Я не помню. Many other like... Хтось.
Ну, animal, господи, elephants.
Elephants are also threatened. Так, polluted... Тоже что-то запамятовал. Polluted rivers. Нет?
Ну, может быть, да, rivers, no. То есть water, может быть.
No,
даже
polluted water caused animals to suffer. No. Cutting down the forest means that animals' houses are being destroyed. Ну, что-то такое.
Вообще habitat.
Habitat, да. We should avoid buying animal products as from other, не знаю, jewelry.
Ну, вообще не...
Ну, типа там ці сумочки, як вони там називають? Ну,
вообще не просто сумочки, там вообще как souvenirs.
Souvenirs, да.
Ага.
Так, more animals will survive if we keep the environment clean.
Ага, правильно.
We should also report people who hunt and kill animals to the, ну, типа, people in charge. To the someone in charge. Нет?
Ну, в принципе, ну, вообще там было кое-что перед этим еще.
To the police.
Ну, может быть, да, to the police, например.
Так, if animals are being mistreated, our local newspaper, radio or TV stations should be informed.
No.
And так, negative. Не помню.
Кстати, я тоже. Почему-то.
Something done quickly,
Well, John, I think...
healthy and happy, or are being mistreated, make sure you tell someone in charge. And don't forget, if you notice a problem has not been fixed, you can always go to your local newspaper, radio or TV station. There's nothing like negative publicity to get something done.
Это у нас publicity. Publicity. Такое вот хорошее слово. Да, publicity. Да, да. Вот. Как-то так. Good. В общем. Okay. So. Давай теперь я у тебя вот поспрашиваю. So, what dangers do these animals face?
What danger? Polluted water and cut down forests.
Только не cut, это просто cut.
And cut down forest.
Right.
Or in another words, people. Mankind.
No. Okay. Good. В общем. Like this. Yeah. Okay, and what can we do to protect these animals?
Что мы можем сделать? Yes. we can do something, but I can't do anything.
Yeah, but you know that you also can do something, something that that was said by Mackenzie. For example, if you see,
If
yeah.
I see someone who kills animals, I will tell someone who can jak on ten. So someone who in charge.
Who is in charge?
Yeah, who is in charge?
Yeah, good. Okay, and finally, what do you think this quotation implies? The more I know people, the more I like animals.
Quite a hard question, and very hard to understand this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Any ideas?
But actually, the answer is very simple. The more we know about how cruel people can be towards the animals, the more sympathy we have to the animals. Yeah. Like this.
I agree with you.
Yeah, so it's like that. Okay, now let's do the task number 5. So here we will hear 5 different people talking about recycling and what really it can do with our planet. So let's listen to these conversations. This one. Okay.
Exercise 5, page 60.
Speaker 1. One of the most successful recycling programs around today is that of the aluminium can. This program, which began in 1968, has shown us the value and importance of recycling. Recycling aluminium helps the environment in 2 ways. Firstly, 95% less energy is used to recycle a can than to make a new one. Secondly, by recycling them, we are keeping cans out of our overflowing rubbish dumps and landfill sites.
Speaker 2.
Last weekend, thousands of people showed up at Center City Zoo. The unusually large turnout was due to Plastic Recycling Day. In an effort to help the environment, the zoo offered 50% off the cost of admission to anyone who brought in a clean, empty plastic bottle for recycling. Visitors to the zoo watched plastic recycling demonstrations and learnt about all the recycled products available. It was such a successful event that similar events are planned for the near future.
Speaker 3. Summer is nearly over, and this September, as the children get ready to head back to school, here are some environmentally friendly tips to keep in mind. Firstly, try to reuse whatever you can from last year. You may be able to buy second-hand books as well. Then, make sure you buy only recycled paper and notebooks. If you really must buy something new, Make sure it's something that can be used again next year and the next. Speaker 4.
A UK-based charity has found a way to use cardboard recycling to help adults with learning disabilities. The scheme involves a shop called Scrap for Play, where shredded cardboard is made into bedding for horses and farm animals. The trainees are sent to pick up the used cardboard from local businesses and taught how to use the shredding machine. The shredded cardboard is then sold to local farmers, who use it to make warm bedding for their animals. This scheme is providing job training and employment for people in need, while at the same time helping the environment.
Speaker 5.
The next time you use your phone card to call a friend or make dinner reservations, you could be helping to feed a starving child in India. A new scheme means that each card can be traded in by a child at a soup kitchen for a meal of bread, lentils, vegetables and dessert. So save your old phone cards and recycle them. You could be saving a child's life.
Okay. Like this.
Okay.
Okay.
Speaker 1. Так, this help cut down energy use.
Absolutely, no.
Speaker 2. The public can be shown ways to recycle their waste.
No.
Speaker 3. Ну, вроді би щось похоже на C. Ну.
No, хотя нет. Speaker 3 это же больше D.
D.
То, что things can be used more than once. Помнишь?
Да, це. А Speaker 4 це C.
Да, definitely. And finally, Speaker 5.
This will say lives.
What lives, да. Тут будет на lives. Okay, good. Так, okay, good. Так, ну в седьмом у нас тут, смотри, какая тема. Тут у нас такой диалог, и тут нужно вот вставить пропущенные фразы. Мы можем послушать и вставить, и можем подумать сами, то есть не слушая, то есть вот что тут могут быть за фразы пропущенные.
Окей. Так. Ну тут в першому може бути зразу 3. I can't believe. Have you thought about? Yeah, I know.
Ну, have you thought about, тут же у нас не вопрос.
Ну
поэтому...
от все, значить тільки 2 може бути. Хай буде I can't believe.
I can't believe.
How much traffic there is on the roads these days. Окей. Так. Ага, тут уже I know it took me 2 hours to drive into the city center today.
No.
You know, I just had a brilliant idea. Have you thought about starting a carpool?
Yeah.
Carpool. Топить машини, типа? Чи як?
Да, типа там.
Вот. Топить машины.
Ну, не совсем. Типа как бассейн для машин, чтобы там, то есть, чтобы типа в нем там, то есть вот машину помыть и потом, то есть сразу ее вывести, чтобы она ничего не успела утонуть.
Ладно. Интересно, но не факт, что рентабельно.
Вот, кстати, я тоже так думаю.
That's a great idea, так. You would save money and help reduce the amount of traffic at the same time. Let's start right away. Who's going to drive tomorrow?
Yeah, like this. Okay, good. Так. Так, ну и теперь можем еще сделать вот что. Это вот exercise 8. Тут тоже, кстати, не обязательно слушать. Я думаю, тут можно, то есть, просто посоединять. Я думаю, по контексту тоже может быть понятно.
Так. John, could I have a word with you, please? Опа, так. Sure, Linda, what's up? Well, I was wondering if you could do something about all the rubbish in front of your house. Alright, yes. I've been meaning to do something about it, but I keep forgetting. I would appreciate it if you could sort it out.
Appreciate it
if you could sort it out as soon as possible, please. Yes, you're right. I'll get right on it.
Yeah. I like this, yeah. Okay, good. В общем, so now let's do this one. В общем. Так. Ну, тут теперь еще вот у нас что может быть. Так. Так, окей. Так, дальше у нас тут немножко уже reading. Ага. Так, вот у нас тут прям такое поэма у нас дальше будет. Это уже на следующей странице, 62-я. В общем. Так, у меня немножко зависло тут. Так. Так, вот, в общем. Вот это у нас немножко reading. Так вот. Сначала мы можем вот прочитать, то есть, биографию вот этого человека, Роберта Льюиса Стивенсона.
Так, Роберт Льюис Стивенсон. 19th century. No. Was a Scottish novelist, essayist, and poet. Stevenson began to write at an early age and published his first essays while he was still at university. He is best known for his novels such as Treasure Island, Kidnapped, and The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. His childhood near the Royal Botanic Garden inspired many of his charming poems, published in A Child's Garden of Verses. No. He is admired for his style and imagination. 1885. No.
Like that, yeah. Yeah. So, Yeah. So it's what he's like. Yeah. There. Yeah. On the next page we can see. Yeah. The fragment of his poem, "The Little Island."
The Little Land.
Да, это land немножко просто там. Да, the Little Land. Yeah, right.
Читать?
Yeah.
Dog, when at home alone, I sit and am very tired of it. I have just to shut my eyes, to go sailing through the skies, to go sailing far away, to the pleasant land of play.
A pleasant land of play.
To the pleasant land of play. To the fairy land of far, where the little people are. Where the cloud tops are trees and the rain pools are the seas, and the leaves like little ships sail about on tiny trips, and above the daisy tree, through the grasses higher head the bumblebee hums and passes, in that forest to and fro. I can wander, I can go. See the spider and the fly, and the ants go marching by, carrying parcels with their feet. Down the green and grassy street, I can in the sorrel seat, where the lady bird lit. I can climb the jointed grass, and on high see the greater swallows pass in the sky.
No, tylko jest nie greater, a greater.
Greater swallows pass in the sky too. And the round sun rolling by, heeding no such things as I. Through the forest I can pass, till as in a looking grass. Hammond fly glass. Hammond fly on daisy tree, and my tiny self I see, painted very clear and neat, on the rainbow at my feet. Should a leaflet come to a land, drifting near to where I stand, straight I'll board the tiny boat, round the rainbow sea to float. Little thoughtful creatures sit on the grassy coast of it. Little things with lovely eyes see me sailing with surprise. Some are clad in armor green, this has sure to battle been. Some are pied with every hue, black and crimson, golden blue. Some have wings and swift are gone, but they all look kindly on. When my eyes I once again open and see all things plain.
Yeah.
High bare walls, great bare floor, great big knobs on drawer and door. Great big people perched on chairs, stitching tacks and mending tears, each a hill that I could climb, and taking nonsense all the time. Oh dear me, that I could be a sailor on the rainbow sea, a climber in the clover tree, and just come back a sleepy head late at night to go to bed.
Yeah, like this. Ну, тут, я думаю, перевод особо не нужен. Думаю, 90% тут было понятно для тебя.
Да.
Good. Very good. So, like that. Good. Так, сейчас. Так, в общем. Так, окей. Like this. Да, ну еще, кстати, ее послушать можно тоже. Тоже, если хочешь, можешь потом послушать ее. Я думаю, там очень зайдет. Там очень так... должно зайти в общем. Так, ну, свою собственную поэму ты вряд ли сможешь написать. Поэтому 4-е я тебе задавать не буду. Тебе лучше вот что задам. У нас тут вот дальше, вот смотри, есть еще такая тема. В общем, это вот там, где analyzing the rubric. Вот там, где... То есть вот у нас тут есть такой пример, как эссе. То есть вот how can we make our plants a safer place for our planet. Прошу прощения, просто буква немножко вылезает, да, это не видно. Да, how can we make our planet a safer place for animals. Вот такое вот эссе тут есть. Тут ты можешь, в общем, его, то есть расставить в правильном порядке. Я думаю, тут, в принципе, можно даже вот буквально за минуту определить, вот тут правильный порядок будет. Думаю, это будет тебе несложно. Но я бы хотел, чтобы ты, то есть, вот немножко вот поработал вот с этими всеми вещами и сделал вот что. Попробую вот свое эссе написать. Вот примерно в таком же духе, как тут у нас. В общем. Так. Вот в общем. Вот это будет 6-е. Вот read the rubric and underline the keyword. Вот. Вот в общем. But your teacher has asked you to write an article for the school magazine entitled How Can We Reduce Air Pollution Levels in Our Cities? Вот там ты можешь вот предложить свои идеи. Вот подумаешь немного. Если ничего тебе в голову не придет, можешь немножко погуглить и своими словами. Только своими словами, очень важно, пожалуйста.
Хорошо.
Своими словами. Good. Very good. Тогда чуть-чуть пораньше тебя отпущу, чем обычно. Окей, так, сейчас тебе только скажу. Today, so have a nice day.
You too.
Thanks and see you next Sunday.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.